Almost done. Example 3 of section 12.3. You're making a canvas sign to hang on the triangular portion of the barn wall shown in the picture. So we want to hang a triangular canvas right here. We think we can use two identical sheets, so one here and one here, of canvas. You know that RP is perpendicular to QS, so that's marked by this right triangle. And you know that RP and PQ, is congruent to PS. So PQ congruent to PS, that's also marked. Use side angle side congruence to show that PQR is congruent to triangle PSR. Well, what I know here is that if this angle is 90 degrees, then on this side, this also has to be 90 because they have to make a linear pair together. So first of all, I know angle QPR has to be congruent to angle RPS by definition of perpendicular, because they told me those lines were perpendicular. So it's not just the one angle that's 90 degrees, the other one is also. Now, these sides are already marked congruent. Side RP is part of both triangles. It goes right down the middle. So segment RP is congruent to itself. And remember, we know that the reason for that is we call that the reflexive property. And therefore, these triangles must be congruent by side angle side. I have two sides and an included angle, two sides and the angle between them. So just make a statement. Triangle QRP is one way I could write it. If I go QRP, then I have to go SRP. And again, the reason for that is side angle side. And we are finished with section 12.3.